Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, heel faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz, that's Draven Grimes, this is Weekend Wrestling. We got the biggest news stories of the week. We're going to start off with some updates to the Vince McMahon lawsuit. We're going to have some AEW and WWE news. And we got a couple other things in store for you. So we'll get into it right after this. All right, how you doing, man?
Brother, I am still riding the wave of success from our recent trip to New Wave.
Oh, shit.
Still riding that shit, man.
Tell us about it.
First off, packed crowd. Not a single seat in the house. When I tell you that Rip and myself had them eating out of the palm of our hands, that's an understatement.
Yes, sir.
You remember that nuclear heat that we had
And
in our debut?
we got a couple of...
It rivals that.
No shit.
Oh, yeah. We had them fucking going, especially during the main event. But unfortunately, we did not all come away as victors. Oh, Rip, he gave it his best shot. But on that night, Project Brewington was the better man. And I will acknowledge that. Because it was essentially 2-on-1 for a little while. Even though I didn't do a fucking thing. And the referee got pissed off and pushed me off the apron and made me leave. Fuck her.
How dare
But your boy did walk away with the W. When I tell you, by defeating none other than the modern day outlaw Gary Cameron. And just as I said weeks ago, he was not walking out of there under his own power. When I say something, I mean it. My word is my bond. Gary, you now understand that. The next time you want to go open your mouth to management about having another match with me, remember that. Other than that, it was fucking fantastic.
Just a sad state of affairs, my brother. People forget who the fuck they're talking to, I think.
Yep.
I think.
But that was last week.
That was last
This
week.
is a new week.
This is a new week.
New day.
And we are going to start off with some updates on the Vince McMahon lawsuit. I'm sure.
Oh, fuck my life.
I'm sure you remember within the past month, we actually went through the entire complaint on here. You can go check YouTube or the Twitch page for the VOD on that. But if you'll remember, there were references to a bunch of unnamed parties. Well, not parties, but unnamed third parties. So we're talking WWE Corporate Officer 1, Corporate Officer 2, Corporate Officer 3, and Corporate Officer 4. Those names have finally been discovered. Let's see here. According to Front Office Sports, who seems like a conglomerate of a lot of big wrestling journalists like Brian Alvarez, and there's a couple like all-stars that make up this. But according to Front Office Sports, the identities are as follows. WWE Corporate Officer 1 is President Nick Khan. Corporate Officer number 2, Chief Operating Officer Brad Bloom. Corporate Officer number 3, Stephanie McMahon. And Corporate Officer number 4, the former head of the legal department, Brian Nurse. So, what are we thinking?
Thank God Triple H wasn't fucking announced.
Yeah, man. That was like the ultimate thing. Like when I was reading the story, I was waiting for in bated breath, and I was sending you the names as I was getting them, and there was a nice long pause between the third one and the fourth one, between Stephanie and the fourth one, and
bastard.
it was
Dude, legit. I was metaphorically beating down his door, wanting to know who fucking number 4 was. Like, my anxiety was legitimately through the roof for a good minute and a half.
Yeah. So these are all people in the WWE head office with very major positions. We know Stephanie McMahon was the co-CEO at one point when Vince was gone. So, all of these people were major players. And every single one of them in that complaint had some kind of knowledge or involvement about this. Now, just like I did through that entire episode before, the lawsuit's just allegations. They haven't had a trial. There's been no finding of fact. These are just allegations. But if these allegations are true, I don't know, man. These are names. These aren't like, the manager of the producers. These are serious corporate names in this thing.
I mean, first one, fucking Nick Khan, currently running WWE.
Yep.
What is Ariel gonna fucking do about this? Since the names are now out, is he also going to push Nick Khan out? Is he going to be pushing the other two out? Obviously, Stephanie's no longer a part of the company. She stepped back.
Right.
What was it? Early last year?
Yeah, as soon as Vince came back.
Yeah. So,
like the minute Vince came back.
So it really puts him in a really difficult position.
Yeah.
Does he take the executive step and say, you know what, we can't, just for the sake of business, we can't have you in the public light with your name now out in this allegation. We need you to step back and step off for a while. And then at that point, who takes over Nick Khan's position? I mean, the obvious one obviously would be Triple H. That's who.
Yeah, but he's not
wrestling fan would want.
He's not even in the hierarchy though. Like the chief content officer is not like the second or third in line.
No, I understand. I understand that, but like as a wrestling fan, that'd be the number one guy you want there because he's done so good.
Oh, sure, yeah.
With anything and everything he's put on, but will Ariel take that lead spot temporarily until these allegations are either dealt with or?
I don't believe so. WWE did put out a statement when these names were released, and kept defending Nick Khan and what's the COO's name here? It was Brad Bloom. Said that Mr. Khan and Mr. Bloom had no idea, blah, 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 blah. So they're sticking behind them, which I guess, I mean, that's nice of them to do. I don't think they took Stephanie's back by any way, shape, or form. I wonder what her relationship is to the company now. Like, obviously, she's not an officer, and I don't mean a relationship like that. But, like, what if there's any kind of cross communication between her and the corporate office, or if there's feuding there? Or...
I'm not sure. Again, nothing more than allegations at this time. Nothing more than hearsay at this time, other than the fact that Vince shitted on this woman's face. I'm not fucking over that.
I'm no, not even a little bit.
Like legitimately, how are you gonna have old wrinkly balls on your chin, having his man take a shit on your fucking face?
Dude,
I don't care how much money. There are hard lines.
Yes, sir.
God,
there are certainly hard lines.
I don't know. What do you take of all this?
I'm disheartened to a point. I don't care how little information she might have had. If the allegations that Stephanie knew anything about what was going on are true, I I can't look at her the same way anymore by any stretch.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
I don't know. I mean, Nick Khan's only been there. I mean, this was only 3 years ago, but Nick Khan's only been there like 5 or 6 years, right?
2019, I think, is when he got hired. It's like right before COVID.
Yeah, it was right during that time because some of these shit
Yeah.
happened in 2019. So, I don't know, man. We're gonna have to, for those other cats, we're gonna have to figure. I don't know anything about Bloom, the COO. I do know their last head of legal was a kind of a piece of shit. So I don't know.
Unfortunately, we might have to deep dive this one again in the next month or two once more information comes out.
Yeah, we might have to. Yeah,
but as long as we don't have to go through and reread the fucking document, dude, I think I can get through it this time.
That was a tough read, dog.
Dude, that psychologically fucked me up for a good few days. What's up? Oh, the boss is in. Oh, but yeah, that's just a very sensitive subject.
Yeah. Yeah, Minor just poked her head in there.
Oh, fuck.
She's not coming in.
Did she bring more medals?
Nope. She's not coming in.
She's slacking. She's slacking.
She's had a long day.
I understand that.
Hell yeah, Kel Cogs. They gotta pay the toll.
Send that man a shirt. Send that motherfucker a shirt.
Yes, sir. Let's see. I'm gonna throw it to a quick ad from Castel Vodka, and then we'll come back and talk SummerSlam and Okada and WWE. How about that? We'll be right back.
Vodka evolved. Castel. Indulge in the Red Revolution.
All right. Thank you, Castel Vodka. Also, I'm going to throw up this ad real quick for Havoc Energy Drink. This has been like one of my daily routines at this point. That's how I start my mornings. I get up, I make me a nice glass of Havoc Energy Drink. I'm blowing through this lemon flavored tub. I'm gonna get this juice jab next time. Both flavors are amazing. Yeah, it's got the B vitamins you need. It's got a good dose of creatine for brain function to help you win that next game or do that next stream. Havoc Energy Drink is an energy drink specifically for gamers and streamers. Go to tryhavocenergy.com, use the code HSP10 and get 10% off your order, or you can use the link in the description. Same thing, HSP10, 10% off. Enjoy your improved brain function and acuity and reaction time. All right.
Dude.
What?
It wasn't Havoc. But these guys were just fucking raw dogging pre-workout Saturday night.
Saturday night?
Saturday night.
Oh, at
just
the show?
Yeah, just full scoops. Raw dog that shit. No water. No liquid. Motherfuckers are beasts. I fucking couldn't do it.
They're just they're just like powdering it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. What do you want to talk about first?
Let's talk about Okada for a second. So, Wednesday night's Dynamite, Okada made his long-awaited AEW debut. We knew it was coming, just didn't quite know when. He comes down looking like he's going to save Eddie Kingston from the Young Bucks, the EVPs, as they say. Winds up turning on Eddie Kingston and joins the EVPs, and they're now the new elite. They verbally kicked Hangman, and they do what every show.
Say what?
Don't come in here slandering my AEW, motherfucker.
Who is it?
Dude on Rumble.
Well, hold on. Everyone has a voice on this podcast.
Oh yeah,
What'd
of
he
course.
say?
He just said they do that every show. Oh, what do they do every show? I'm waiting in anticipation.
Tony Khan giving major announcements.
That doesn't happen.
Major announcements.
That doesn't happen often anymore. Anyway, so they then have he has his first match in a 6-man tag with the Young Bucks. Absolutely demolish whatever team they were up against. Made Okada look crazy good. Oh, he said Raw Dog the Powder. They do that every show.
God damn. No. More power to him. I can't do that shit anymore.
Yeah. Nusa. The fuck was I saying? Oh, Okada looks absolutely amazing. I think it's a great booking decision to have him come out as immediately as a heel. Not only because I think he's an outstanding heel, but Will Ospreay just came and is on the huge babyface wave. So it wouldn't make sense to debut both of them as babyfaces because they're both, gigantic worldwide wrestlers. So I like that. I like the decision. Okada doesn't have to talk very much, obviously. He can speak English, obviously, but it's not like
it's broken.
Yeah, it's not like the Bucks. I like the move. They
barely speak English.
I like the move. I think it was very smart. I think it was unexpected, and I like where it's going.
I like the move. But follow me this real quick, if you will.
Yep.
If you're going to break up the elite, why not just leave the dead dog lying? Why say you're going to kick these two guys out and bring this one guy in? Isn't the point of the elite this band of people that came together to create something amazing?
Absolutely.
Which became AEW, obviously, All Elite Wrestling. But you keep kicking these people out. Obviously, Kenny has diverticulitis. He's currently dealing with that. Hangman thinks he's fucking Magnum TA or what the fuck he's going through right now. Look, it was a drinking problem, and now it's an 80s cosplay problem. I'm sorry. But it wouldn't bother me as much if they just didn't label it the elite.
Well, this is why I like the move, and I think I'm following the storyline. They could have done that, but they didn't. So that means, one, I think Kenny Omega's ready to come back. I think he's had his surgery. He's good to go. He was somewhere at had a public engagement recently about video games or some shit. Looked good. Looked healthy. I think this whole thing is going to lead to, it's going to crescendo into a Kenny Okada match, and it'll just be for pride. I mean, I don't think that Kenny is necessarily going to fight for having the elite name, but I think it's
Why not though?
Yeah, I guess.
That would make sense. But to me, this I hate to reference it as like a movie title. But a lot of those that grew up in the 90s, everybody remembers the TriStar Godzilla, the 1998 iguana looking motherfucker. It was a great movie if they didn't put Godzilla's name on it. That's how I'm feeling about this right now. This would be a great story and a great heel run if they didn't label the fucking faction the Elite. Name it something else. Just call them all the EVPs. Fucking just hire Okada as a quote unquote EVP or something.
Yeah, but they've got to have
Even
some
in
way
kayfabe.
of making that Kenny Omega's first burst back on the scene is to start going after them for kicking them out of the Elite.
Yeah, but if they disband the Elite, if they got rid of Kenny, they got rid of Adam, and they own the legal rights to the Elite in kayfabe, put the fucking rights of the Elite up on fucking grabs.
Right,
Have fucking Kenny start up with, his own little sub faction.
Mm-hmm.
And, eventually turn into fucking blood and guts.
Right. So yeah, I think
even push it past that. You put Okada and Kenny Omega in Wembley Stadium in August this year.
Yeah.
Automatically, it's gonna be fucking match of the decade.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, no, it's gonna be. I like what they're going with. I am, iffy on what they're doing with the name Elite, whether they should have gotten rid of it or not, and I can make that decision later on to see how it turns out. But I don't know. I like where I think it's going.
I do too. But again, they should have just labeled it something else. They shouldn't just label it the Elite, because the Elite's Cody, it's Kenny, it's the Bucks, and somewhere down the road had Adam Page.
Yeah.
When he wants to be there.
And Jesus Christ, Cody became the odd man out, didn't he? About a year after AEW started, they barely even ever referenced him as being in the Elite.
Yeah. But he has no problem ever fucking paying homage to them.
Definitely not.
Any huge win. You get the 2 Sweet and you get the double barrel gun. Every fucking time.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean, it's something that Cody should, on his deathbed, be proud of. I mean, he was the main event of that first Chicago show. He had as much, if not more, to do with their success than the Young Bucks did by any means.
Are you talking about the original All In?
Yeah.
No, sir. The main event was Penta versus Rey Mysterio.
No. Okay.
Or not Rey Mysterio. It was Penta versus Kenny Omega. And that's when Jericho came in dressed as Pentagon.
Right.
Cody was 2 matches before that when Nick Aldis for the NWA World Title. Trust me, I watched that pay-per-view enough. It's a great show. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like I always make fun of super indie bullshit, but if the term super indie was ever positive in anything, it's that show.
Dude, Penta
It was
and Kenny
it was a super independent show.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord. They can't put on a bad match.
Never.
So yeah, so that's the other piece of AEW news is AEW's new pay-per-view, Dynamite. Dynasty. AEW Dynasty is in April, and they just announced. Well, on Wednesday they announced Daniel Bryanson. Jesus fucking did it again. Shit! Holy fuck, man!
I did it again.
God, it's unconscious now. I fucked it up so many times. It's Bryan Danielson versus Jesus.
Get through it.
the new signee from England. I blanked on every fucking name. I couldn't tell you my favorite wrestler's name right now, I don't think.
Listen.
Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson at Dynasty in April.
If Bryan Danielson is at River City, I'm going to go back the whole last year and clip every time you called him Daniel Bryanson and show it to him.
It's every fucking time.
Every
fucking time. Like and
he doesn't even realize it unless you call him out on it.
No, I paused after that. I was like, did I say it right? No, I fucking didn't.
You
Not a chance. Oh my god.
Oh man.
That's terrible. Terrible.
I need to get the little fucking setup you guy, just have a you fucked up chant the whole fucking time. Shit.
Anyway, Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay at Dynasty.
The new signee from England.
I got so fucking flustered right there. Holy shit.
Almost as bad as that woman did earlier today. Oh shit.
God damn it, man.
That
was painful to get through, man. That was painful to get through.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So thus endeth the AEW news. Oh my god. All right.
Professionalism at its best, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed. All right.
Oh.
So, let's talk about some SummerSlam news.
Okay. Today, about 5-6 hours ago, WWE announced the location and date for SummerSlam this year. SummerSlam. Fucking Bryan Danielson will be there. Okay?
He's main eventing SummerSlam.
Yeah, SummerSlam. You're going to see a Daniel Bryanson sign in the background. That's what Dark's going to be holding the whole time. Fucking A.
Oh, what the hell's wrong?
SummerSlam 2024 will be August 3rd, which is actually a little earlier than usual. They usually have like the second or third week of August. It's the fucking town, though, that it's one of those why. SummerSlam, August 3rd, Cleveland, Ohio.
Ugh.
I
needs a power wash.
I don't get it.
Well,
out of every city in the fucking country, Cleveland.
It's not really a summery kind of town, is it?
Mm-mm.
You know, when you think summer, you're like, oh, Cleveland. Fuck.
That'd be like them going to Casper, Wyoming, for fucking Hell in a Cell.
It's a hustle and bustle of Casper, Wyoming.
Mm-hmm. It's a very peaceful place, though. Very peaceful.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But SummerSlam, Cleveland, your thoughts? Besides the power wash.
Okay.
That's it? That's all you got?
I mean, no idea what the card will look like or anything. I'm not a big fan I'm fine with Clevelanders. Not a big fan of the city of Cleveland.
Well, the only thing I could possibly see for the card is with their hometown boy, Johnny Gargano. And it's either going to be DIY in a tag team title match, or it's going to be DIY broke up again for the 7th fucking time. And that's not a fake number. That's legitimate. They've broken up 7 fucking times since they became DIY. And Ciampa and Gargano fucking have a match. Which I'm fucking fine with. They have bangers every fucking time. That's about it. I don't see anything else really happening for Cleveland.
That'll Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I was gonna say that'd be about.
No,
I was
You
going
had
to
a
say
thought?
that'd be about the time that Roman comes back from his hiatus, but it wouldn't be. That'd probably be around Survivor Series time.
No, I could see SummerSlam. At least like make a return post match
Mm-hmm.
with something. Like not actually book him for a match, but just like a surprise
Right.
appearance or something.
I agree. All right.
Man,
So
that babyface pop's gonna be so fucking huge.
yeah. So WrestleMania is really taking shape now.
Mm-hmm.
We are in fact going to get Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins versus The Rock and Roman Reigns for the night one uh, main event.
Yep.
So that's going to be interesting. Stipulation, whereas if Cody's team wins, then all members of the bloodline are completely banned.
Mm-hmm.
But if The Rock's team wins, then the Universal Championship match with Roman will be bloodline rules, meaning anything goes. So I know we had talked before about our predictions for that match, and we're not really here to talk that, but
Mm-hmm.
just to refresh everyone's memory, um, I was originally of the opinion that um, The Rock would turn on Roman and help Cody's team win the tag team match. Thus, but you know, uh, thus setting up the one-on-one. But you had I think probably a better idea. The Rock and them winning the tag match,
Mm-hmm.
and then during Bloodline Rules, The Rock screwing Roman for Cody to
Yes.
win. Is that
Which
still kind of
sets
how you
up.
think?
Yes, that's still pretty much how I'm feeling it. Plus, that sets up for Roman and Rock at next year's WrestleMania if they so choose to do that, or a Saudi Arabia show. Because I've also been seeing where WWE really wants Rock to go to Saudi Arabia for Blood Money Mania 30
Mm-hmm.
or whatever the fuck they call it.
Kelcogs, Jimmy versus Jay, in my opinion, steals the show. I think that's going to be an
Night
amazing
one,
match.
yes,
Absolutely
yes.
crazy match. So let's talk about some matches that were made this week, other than the huge tag team
I
match.
got you.
Huge tag team match for the main event in night one. We also have found it's going to be Gunther versus Sami Zayn for the IC title. Sami Zayn winning the six-pack gauntlet match last night on Raw. I was really expecting Chad Gable to win it. I didn't. They were pushing like obviously. I mean, obviously that's what they wanted everybody to think. But I'm shocked because I didn't see Sammy winning that. Especially with guys like Bronson Reed in there. But good for him. I mean, Sammy is amazing. I can't say anything bad about Sammy. Everything.
What if they did that purposely? For a couple weeks down the line, Chad turn heel and make it into a triple threat.
I don't know, man. They gotta stop doing that. All of a sudden, making matches triple threats halfway through the run.
I'm good with it because it's going to get him away from the fucking Alpha Academy.
Yeah.
A legit, purebred Chad Gable, fucking completely unhinged, away from the fucking bullshit comedy that Alpha Academy does. Fucking give it to me.
Yeah. I think they definitely need to pull him away from the Alpha Academy.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
I mean that's just typical WWE booking, though.
Yeah, it is.
Just by how the finish of the match was last night.
Mm. Yeah, it could be. I don't know about Gable necessarily being a heel. I think he could really be riding a good babyface wave because the IWC wanted Chad Gable in that match. I mean, he's got good good underground support, groundswell of support. I don't know. I did find it interesting that Maxine Dupree was in a tag match and nobody else from Alpha Academy was out there. Like, it's very to me, always Otis or Gable would have been out there with her. And neither were. So maybe they're starting to break up the Alpha Academy, or maybe Gable just won't be their leader anymore.
I think it's time. It's
So
time.
too.
Yep. Otis got the rub from Gable. Otis can be a fucking amazing singles worker.
Yeah.
He's just got to get put in the right storyline with the right gimmick.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Let's see. And there's Jimmy and Jay, obviously.
Well, that's not been made official yet.
Well,
that one,
the challenge was issued. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously we're going to get it, but officially it's not been made yet.
So what else is official?
In a 6-way ladder match, the Judgment Day will defend their WWE Undisputed Tag Team Championships against 5 teams that are going to be chosen through elimination qualifier matches over the next few weeks on Raw and SmackDown.
12 men in a ladder match. That's going to be just
hellacious.
Yeah.
Dude, just call it a TLC and be done.
Right. 12 men? God damn it.
Mm-hmm. And I also saw where Baron Corbin put a tweet out trying to throw him and Braun Breaker into that little 6-way. Why not have the NXT Tag Team Champions in it?
Absolutely. And Bronson's now not Bronson, but Breaker is now on the main roster on SmackDown.
Yep. And Baron can come back up to the main roster at any point in time. I mean,
yeah.
He has the fucking knowledge and the ability to work main roster shit.
Sure.
Why the fuck not?
And God, Breaker made, I don't know if it was his in-ring debut this week or if this was the second week, but he's a fucking tornado just ripping through motherfuckers. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. You talking about the match where he literally speared the motherfucker and pinned him?
Yes.
That was his debut.
Yeah, dude. Like, his 0 to 60 is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The acceleration and the stopping speed of that motherfucker.
I'd hate to take a legit shoot spear from that motherfucker.
Just the explosion. Like,
whew.
I don't know if I've seen a quicker first burst of any wrestler before.
Maybe like a rookie Goldberg.
Still, no. Maybe. He wasn't quick. He bursted off like a defensive lineman, like he was. He just straight power.
That's what I said, maybe Goldberg.
Yeah, but Breaker, God damn it. He's got the power and the quickness. It's sickening. Yep. It's sickening that somebody can be that athletic. It's sick.
He's almost a total package.
Yeah.
Almost. If he could just get his fucking mic skills just a little more critiqued up.
They won't. He won't, man.
Then put him with a fucking mouthpiece.
He will not get his mic skills up. Why? Because he comes from generations of shitty mic skills. Okay.
Okay, then what about you just keep him with Corbin the whole time? What if Corbin just doesn't do in-ring shit anymore and just be his mouthpiece?
I wouldn't hate that.
You saw some of their backstage shit, like the way they just work back and forth. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I wouldn't dislike that.
I mean, it's not like we get Mr. Fuji to come do it.
Choppy.
Pee.
All right. So what else is set for Mania?
Rhea versus Becky. Io versus Bailey. Seth versus Drew. And then, of course, the main event, Cody versus Roman.
Seth and Drew had amazing promo last night. I don't know if you saw it.
I did. I watched it earlier.
I mean, Drew has been on a fucking tear. His heel mic work has been amazing. But Seth was on the Seth level last night. Like, I don't want to, try to quote anything, won't do it justice, but
No.
he was basically, you know, trying to get under Drew's skin. He was calling him a coward. He was like, he got down on his knees, said, since you like to claim more people, how about this? And then he got up and he turned around, like, yeah, I won't even watch. It was just really good shit.
And that's the thing with Seth, dude. When he does those serious promos and the real Seth Rollins comes out, it's so believable. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Nobody can fucking touch him on the mic. But when he's doing the goofy shit, and I get it here recently, it's been more of a hybrid style of like the fucking dancing and the whatever, and then like going into the serious shit.
Sure.
But I've always liked a serious Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Even like from the Authority days, I believed what he said.
Mm-hmm.
When he became the Kingslayer and the Beast Slayer, I believed what he said. But when he started doing the fucking dancing and the Messiah, even some of the Messiah shit was okay. But once he got really comedic with it, I didn't believe what he said.
Yeah.
I mean, his in-ring never fucking faltered. But you have to be able to tell the story with your words as well as your performance.
It looks like that match, from what ever was leaked, supposed to be. It looks like it's going to be first on Sunday, which I'm
good with. I'm good with that.
Yeah, give some time in between to breathe. So who you think
which also kind of makes me feel that Bloodline's going to win night one. So if they have the world title match at the beginning of the show, it gives Seth time to fucking recoup to do a run in at the end of the show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there's a lot of ways they can go with this. Like I was really iffy about even as recently as the rumors about the tag match being one of the main events. I was really iffy on what this was going to look like, especially with having, three of the three of the four members of the main event working twice that weekend. Like I was really, but it's looking promising.
Mm-hmm. If they do it right, it's going to go off without a sitch. And with the way WWE books their stuff, especially down to the microsecond, I'm sure with these four guys in the three matches, it's going to go off without a hitch.
Sure. I'm really interested in how they're going to produce that 6-team ladder match. Like,
we're going to throw a lot of shit at the wall and just see what sticks. Fuck it.
No, you know that they're going to have every spot produced in that match to make sure that there's nobody in the way, to make sure. I mean, that's got to be hell to book.
Mm-hmm. You know there's going to be multiple producers. But this is the thing that WWE does better than AEW. And I know it's ratting on AEW. But whenever they have multi-man matches, WWE's matches just make more sense to tell a story rather than going out there and just doing super indie bullshit the whole fucking time.
I agree with that.
So I am looking forward to this. I'm also looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with Damian Priest.
Yes. Yeah, because that Money in the Bank briefcase is almost not even talked about right now.
Unless he brings it up in a promo, we almost forget it. But here's the thing. He's going to have 2 fucking shots to fucking cash that bitch in. 3. Well, 3. 3. I'll say 3 if you include the Raw after Mania, which is where I would fucking do it, personally.
Really?
Yes. Just because there's been more success on the Raw after Mania with how champions are completely after a show.
Right.
Rather than go, I mean, of course, the most noticeable was Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 31? 31, 32. I can't remember which one.
I thought
where
it was
he beat.
thought it was so crazy. He loses to Randy Orton and then becomes world champion on the same pay-per-view. So crazy.
Right. He opened and closed the fucking show.
Yeah. He was the victim of the greatest RKO in history.
Mm-hmm.
And then he went on to win
the mastermind of the biggest heist in history.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was even bigger than when Edge cashed in on Undertaker the day after beating Kennedy for the fucking Money in the Bank briefcase.
Nice.
Fucking yes. I'm a fucking encyclopedia of this shit.
No, I know you are.
Bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Dude, I remember it well. Because I remember watching Raw the night before, and it was Kennedy versus Edge. And Kennedy had to drop. Yeah, and he had to drop the tie or the the briefcase because of some injury. And then as I'm watching ECW, the night after, they're making a major fucking announcement so the dirt sheets don't fucking break it, that Edge beat The Undertaker at a quote unquote house show. The house show just happened to be SmackDown being filmed for Friday night.
Shit.
Yeah. Good shit. I miss my childhood. I miss my hair.
God, yes.
I miss my fucking hair.
But the problem is it would be gray.
I would rather deal with gray hair than no hair.
Yeah.
I can dye that shit.
Like, this ain't cool. Like, it looks, I don't have hair here, but there's just as much hair there as there is here. You just can't.
Dude, Mrs. Cordz fucking jumps on that shit. Once a month.
Can never just be a good thing. You gotta fuck it up in the end for me. Jesus Christ.
I mean, just get the tramp stamp on your lower back and she'll just fucking raw dog you every fucking night.
Not allowed to have tattoos. Anyway.
We'll draw it on you. Wait, you're not allowed to have a tattoo, but she didn't say shit about a brand. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
TFK brands coming soon.
Yeah. Get that motherfucker branded on your fucking lower back.
Oh, God, no. I was like, just the TFK from the logo.
Yeah. No, we're going to get the 3 mask and everything.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. We'll make Della do it first.
Yes, she's up first.
Yes.
If you survive, then we'll do it.
If I survive. Oh, shit. All right, what else are we talking about tonight? We went through WrestleMania. We went through fucking SummerSlam.
Oh, we got a show coming up on Thursday.
Yeah, we do. I keep forgetting about
on that. Thursday, on HSP Live, we'll have the TFK Roundtable number 4.
Number 4.
We're going to be, hopefully, it's going to be me, Draven, and Rip, and hopefully we'll be introducing a new member.
A 4th member. And no, it's not Wolfie.
No.
He's not coming back.
No. No.
There's Wolfie still needs to have a long, deep conversation with old Darky Poo over there. A long conversation. It's not a Bill Gamble conversation, but it's a conversation nonetheless. But as long as everything's in a row and this individual is able to give us the time to have them on the show, we will be debuting our 4th member of the kingdom. Sorry, Thump, it's not you. But yeah.
Thump's a godfather.
Yeah,
Thump's the godfather.
He is the godfather of all of this. But yeah, roundtable number 4. Got a lot of good shit to talk about on top of the debut of our 4th member. And Friday morning, we will have the 4-way logo available on Streamlabs merch.
Absolutely. Yeah, check out the link in the description or in the panels surrounding the video you're watching. for the merchandise link. Got
Fuck
some
it,
really nice shit.
We gotta do it one good time. The merch
The merch
is
beautiful.
beautiful. All right. It's been a few weeks.
Sorry for your eardrums there, fellas.
I'm not at all.
And I say fellas because 95% male.
I don't know. I think this Kellogg's jabroni is female. I have a hint.
Oh, really?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or that AEW bastard that you keep having over there. Oh, fuck, you wiggle the nose.
Anyhow, trying to do my magic thing, it didn't work.
That's all right.
Well, that's it for me.
No, I'm trying to think here. I ain't really got none. I mean, I can talk about my day to day, but I don't know legally how much of that I could actually speak on. Probably best to save that for another time.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
Well, for Draven Grimes, I am Dark Cordz. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. See ya.